Okay, let's try this again. If this runs over 15 minutes, I'm just going to split it in two. So you're suddenly going to get da 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 da, and it's going to stop. And then it's going to pick up da 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 da, okay? Because this is like my fourth or fifth time doing this. I keep running over. Haul video from Paper Wishes. This is from the Monday Madness sale on April 11th, 2022. These items were 50% off, and I couldn't pass them up. First, let's go through the two regular priced items that I purchased. The first is from Totally Tiffany's. I picked up her fab file. It's the fab file for the 12 by 12. The packaging calls it the fab file extra large, but this is for fitting 12 by 12 paper sheets. I bought this so that I would have a place to store my card toppers or my card topping kits from HunkyDory, because those are actually 9 by 12 inch sheets. So I needed a bigger container than what I had here at home for them. And then my other regularly priced item is a ruler. And I have to say, I am slightly disappointed with the ruler. I really am. I didn't think I would be. It's from HunkyDory. Okay. Let me get the thing here right. Okay. The ruler itself is fine. It's a clear acrylic, very much like the famous one out on the market. All right. It's got a metal edge to it. I'm hoping this will stay better than the other big name one that's out there. But I thought this line going down the center would be a grip, so that when I put it down and I pressed on it, it would keep it from sliding when I cut with my cutter. And it's not. That's just for decorations. So, yeah, more than slightly disappointed about that, but it's a 12-inch ruler. It'll do what I want. It'll do the job, even if it doesn't have the grips. So, woohoo, ka-choo. Okay, let's get into the Monday Madness sale. Monday Madness are only on Mondays, and it changes every week. Okay, so this Monday they had something new. Next Monday they have something new. 2 Mondays ago they had this. So, let's see what I got. Card making magic. Yeah, Okay, so I got this. This is a with love and with heartfelt thanks. That's this one. Okay, and I thought these were going to be fairly little. They're not. They're huge. They are the size of a card front. Okay, if not a little bit bigger than an American card front. So you get 3 dies. You get the die that cuts out the words but leaves it in the paper. Then you get the one that cuts out around the outside of the words. So you can either just cut out that slip and tack it behind and then have it on the one big long piece of paper. Or you can cut out the words. And then you have the other one that does a outside mat for that shadow. Okay? And where'd the other one go? I have accidentally mixed up all my sets here. Okay. And then I got this one as well. This is with love and best wishes. All right. And it does the same thing. I got this one, which is the Leafy Decorative Corners. All right. And it cuts into your paper, these 2 corners. All right. And then it comes with the dies to cut those 2 corners out. All right. So these 2 corners, this is one die. The perimeter of these are another die. Not the inside, just the perimeter. Then you get this one, and then you get all of these. Same thing with this. cuts in with this one, cuts the perimeter of this one. All right, cuts this corner with this mat, and then cuts all of these. Okay, this is called the Celebration Kit. This is the Paper Wishes has it labeled as the scallop flap or scallop. I forgot what they called it. But it's they call it a scallop. Card Making Magic calls it a half scallop because it's a half of a scallop circle. Well, it's a part of a scallop circle. If you put the two together, it's more pointed on the ends. So, but you get all of these. Okay, this cuts out. This is a separate die from this. So you get this die that cuts out the shadow background, and then you get the die that cuts into the shadow background. If you did this just on paper, it would just cut out the fancy little doodads. Okay, this one cuts out that. Okay. Then, oh, and I am going to have fun playing with this. I bought a box. This is the circular box. Oh my gosh, am I going to have fun playing with this. You know we're going to be doing this one. It comes with all of these dies. A little hint, all right? You will need to cut 2 each of these 2 ribbed pieces, at least 2 each, because this is for the bottom of the box, this is for the top of the box. But what you do is you glue this tab to this end of one of them, and it will give you enough of a perimeter to get around the outside of the bottom of the box, or around the outside of the inside, the top of the box. Okay. So, yeah, and then look, it comes with a scallop edge, and oh, this is so nice. I can't wait to make this one. Now, this one is my final one that I'm going to talk about, and this is the one that always seems to take up the most of my time. This is called the inverted triangle, and it is this one and not this one and this one. Oh, yeah, just those 2. Okay, these are made to be gatefold cards where they meet in the middle on the front. Okay, that's what this one is. Now, I did not realize that I had gotten an email from Paper Wishes telling me that this piece embosses only. It doesn't cut out, it just embosses. Okay, there is a die in here, one of these 4 dies, which will cut that out. Okay, it cuts it out and leaves a bit of a flap. But there is a die to cut that out the same way as the other ones, where this cuts into the paper, and then the die will actually cut that out of the paper. Okay, but they said that this would only emboss, so I decided to give it a try. First thing I did was I took out my dice, and you can see that it is very intricate. If I had my what do they call that? The extra shim that Sizzix sells. It's a thick thing. It takes the place of one of your cutting plates. The precision base plate, that's what it is. The precision base plate. If I had my precision base plate, I would use it with that. Now, I have to tell you, see the little things around the circles? I don't know if you guys can even see them. I don't know if my camera's focusing. Around the outside of the circles, there are little holes, little eyelets. Those I do not believe cut out, because I did this. Okay, my cutting die that I used on the bottom is getting kind of warped, so it wasn't. That's what I said. I would use the precision base plate. and cut down into the precision base plate. But this definitely cut out the majority of these flowers. It cut through. It just did. And I don't understand why they're saying that it only embosses. It doesn't cut, it only embosses. That's what their email said. But I'm looking at it, and sure as shooting, it is, it's cutting. And I just used my regular cutting plates. I didn't use anything extra. So, and then with this one, I put it in the corner, and I folded this over and sent it through. This was a boo-boo, so I use it as scrap for testing out. And you can see that it cut through. So it's definitely a cutting die. I just think that you need either to add shims underneath your cutting plate, underneath your bottom cutting plate, so it doesn't mess with your rollers on the top. Okay, so put down your shims, put on your cutting plate, put on your paper with your die cut. I take mine in place so that it doesn't move, especially if I have to do it through twice. I don't know if you guys can see, if you can even tell how worked that is. And then run it through a couple of times, and yeah, it will pop them out. It really will. I don't know what to say about the little doodads around the center there. I would assume that those are an embossing feature that are not supposed to pop out, but that's just my assumption. Okay, guys, that's it. Oh my gosh, we got this done in 15 minutes. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Okay, so go check out paperwishes.com. They have a brand spanking new, I gotta tell you, I got this little square on my camera, and I thought it was a cutting die. And they got a brand new 50/50 sale up today. I already got my order in. That's why I feel perfectly fine telling you about it. Ha ha ha. Okay, so this can go on the outside. Ooh, this has kind of a dotty edge to it. I can feel the teeth. I don't know if you can see that. This one fits around it. That's nice. It's got the flap. I have a feeling these likely will go on sale again, but I don't know when. This is a scalloped edge that it fits. Ooh, it looks like it fits all of these. And then this is a scalloped edge with no flap. Okay? So if you just wanted to do this with a scalloped edge and no flap on the bottom. Okay, and then you get these two, which have the dotty edge to them. You get this one. You get these ones. So yeah, please go check out paperwishes.com and see what they have. Okay, I'll talk to you all later. Bye-bye.